Of PSGL F4. I am Demon. I will be joined shortly in the booth by Cliffy, who is finishing up his dinner. We are coming to you from Belgium today. The longest track on the circuit, I believe, and one of the most beautiful. A lot of history here. Some crazy starts, a long history in real life, dating back to last season here in F4, where it rained the whole race and somehow the track wasn't ready for wet tires, which was confusing to the drivers and kind of made the race a little interesting. Let's see what the weather looks like before we get into the point standings here. Cloudy, possible rain and quali. So, still without a win this season. Grumpy showing that with the experience comes consistency. Leads the points with 64. Nice 12-point cushion he has over Steba, who has won 2 races, who has 52 points in second. Hulkenberger in third with 49. Betrayer in fourth with 47. Game Freaker in fifth with 41. Then you have Lars and Praga tied for sixth with 36 points. Blue Mosquito in eighth with 27. Cheater in ninth with 22. And Simo running out the top 10 with 17. So, Lars is out here. Let me refresh this so I can see the comments. Hello, Game Freaker. According to the Game Freaker, who is at his home track tonight, so a little home cooking for him, is going to be a dry race with a wet finish. That could be interesting. Alright, so we're on board with Lars here while he's on his outlet. And off he goes. So we'll enable, fitted. A lot of variations here. Let me just copy and paste the link into the chats here. Yellow in sector 1. Oh, people get on Lars' way. Lars looking to get back on the podium after his win in Australia. He had missed a few weeks due to injury, and since then hasn't been the same form as he was in Australia. Alright, now let's put this in a few chats. Hello, Cablo. How you doing? How's the wife and the kids? Her kids, should I say. Hopefully everybody's doing well still. Lars with the first completed lap of a 42.9. I believe Steba was next. Warren Haig on the mediums with 49 flat. That's good to hear, Cablo. Blue Mosquito with a 42.9. Beating Lars by 26 thousandths. And Hulkenberger's only 600ths off of Lars. So you got 3 cars all within a tenth of each other. That's a good close way to start qualifying. Steba's on low fuel. I don't think he's going to complete this lap. Maybe. Oh, that might be invalid. That was a little wide there. And into the pits he comes. Go on board with Joseph. We had a hell of a debut race last week. Grumps for pole, huh? I don't know. Personally, I wouldn't pick Grumps for pole. I see him more of a racecraft guy than a one-lap merchant. I know he'll be up there at the end of the race. That's for sure. I know Steba will be up front. He always starts up front. Game Freaker and Haig usually start top 5-ish. Joseph goes 6th. We're at 43.9. Go on board with Southern here, who also made his debut last week. I need to plug my phone in because for some reason I haven't used the damn thing all day and it's dying. Oh, around goes Southern. I could see that, 42.5. Maybe 42.3. Go on board with Simo, although it'll probably kill me. Got a bit of curb there on the bus stop. $143.8. Invalid. On board with Betrayer, who since his win at Canada has had a pretty strong season. Had a little incident last week with who was it with? Oh, it was with Praga. Had a little incident with Praga last week, but he's still finishing the points. Oh, there, save it. All right, that's not too bad. The wheel stayed on. You're good. Supers didn't last long. I didn't even get a chance to use the supers yesterday, Haig. I started in the back on the softs, and we had the first two blocks were dry for our race, and it started raining on the formation lap. So I went from softs to inters. And yes, there will be podium interviews tonight. I do not have to work this time. They actually didn't call me on my 2 days off, so that works out. I like 2 days off in a row. And this is one of the tracks that benefits the longer qualifying session that we have in this game this season. And, you know, it gives you room for error now for 1 year laps because you got the extra time to go out and have one more run at it. There it is, 42.6. Close prediction by Cabo there. Still plenty of time to improve. Going board with Haig. And there it is. Just like Cabo said, 142.5 by Hulkenberger. Hopefully his race definitely doesn't end up like Hulkenberg's race today. That was kind of a scary incident. Game Freak are 42.3. As Williams are 1-2 right now. What else we got here? Blue to 42.5 moves him up into third, and him and Hulkenberg are still separated by less than a 10. Hulkenberg down to Lars is 400ths. It's a pretty tight pack right there. It's going to make the strategy even more important when it comes to the race with the rain coming at the end. Actually, nice looking helmet from Larser. And into the pits he comes. This corner I hate so much. I get so impatient waiting to come around. I always get on the throttle too early and go way wide. Oh, he's not even on a lap. He's on no battery. I'll go on board with Joseph as he starts his lap. Trying to improve from a 43.9. Oh, Ross has retired. At least if Joseph improves, Ross will get to start on fresh tires. Silver line. As he comes down into the chicane. What will be the lap time Joseph sets? 7th, 142.8. I'm bumping Ross outside the top 10 so he could start on fresh tires. He's almost out of fuel. Go on board with Grumpy here. As this will be his final lap to try to get the pole that was predicted. Hey Venom, how's it going? How'd comms go? Alright. Hey, good evening, Brain. How you doing tonight, sir? As Grumpy heads towards the bus stop chicane to complete his lap, will he improve on his 43.3? It appears he will, but how much will he improve? He will go 42.6 up into 5th. Let's see what Lars does here. Actually, yeah, we'll go back on board with Lars. He's closer to the end of the lap. Alright, Lars. We'll get to the line with pole 142.2. Is that Stebo off in the... Yep. Alright. Go on board with Hulk here. Or, sorry, Game Freaker. At his home track. Can he get pole? He's trying his hardest. And no, he will not improve. Now here comes Hulkenberger to the line. Will he improve? No. Yep, hey, at least get the start on fresh tires. Especially around here. Such long laps, you want the tire wear. Alright, so we get Lars on pole with a 42.2. Game Freaker, the home track, with a 42.3. Hokenberger and Mosquito separated by less than 200ths for third and fourth. Grumpy and Steba are separated by exactly 200ths for fifth and sixth. Betrayer seventh, Joseph in eighth, Cheater ninth, Simo 10th, and then we have Southern, Haig, Martin, and Ross all starting on the fresh tires. And Southern beat Haig by 6 thousandths. And according to Haig, when the stream started up, it will be a dry race to start, and it will end with some moisture. So that can make for. Oh, there's a car on top of a car on the pit grid already, or not the pit grid, the starting grid. That's a good sign. Strategy is going to be key with the changing weather. Actually, speaking of changing weather, it's kind of funny. Out one bedroom window, I have sunshine. Out the other bedroom window, I have black clouds. So we're going to be in for a little changing weather here too. Rain only the last block. Oh, so it might not make a difference then. You guys did 22 laps last season, all rain, and the track never got wet. So Williams starting 2-3. They didn't have the greatest of races last week at Hungary. They're looking to bounce back for the constructors this week. Let's see what tires everyone's starting on. So the fresh tires, people elect to start on soft, medium, and soft. Everybody get disqualified. That's got to be the longest formation lap in the history of racing. Could have did almost 2.5 laps at Austria in the time it took to do that one formation lap. Alright, here we go. 5 red lights. Lights out, and away we go. Predictions. I'm going to pick Grumpy for the win today. Oh. In the back we have Haig and Simmel Making contact and going a little wide. I'll go with Grumpy, Mosquito, and Betrayer as my top 3. Go on board with Blue Mosquito here and watch this battle from back here. And Blue Mosquito looking... Oh no! Blue Mosquito clips the curb! Oh no! Oh my god! Holy Jesus! That is unfortunate. But that's literally the kind of season Cheater's been having. Holy Jesus. That curb is deadly. Yeah, I almost said that too, Gaming Elementa. I just don't want to get in trouble on stream. I've never seen a car helicopter like that before in F1. And Ross gets by Betrayer into 7th to become the front-running McLaren of the day so far. Wow. And no one's at fault at that because he can't control where his car spins, and everyone took evasive action, and he had nowhere to go, so... Oh, stay out of the grass there, Steba. Grass is just as deadly as the curbs. Grumpy holding it strong. Using his experience to will his car in front of Steba. Martin passed Southern into 9th. Oh, Steba loses the back end a bit there. Gives Grumpy a little time to pull away. That is true. That is highlight worthy, Brain. And now you know where to clip it. Wow. Go on board with Game Freaker. Lars goes a bit wide there. They've gapped 2.2 seconds back to 3rd. That's literally going to be the highlight of the stream, I think. I saw him touch the curb too, and I'm like, wait, his car should not be pointing in that direction as it's spinning. Alright, DRS enabled. So next lap we'll get to see if he doesn't make it past by then. Oh, there it is. DRS enabled. It is open. Really, that's the camera angle I get? Thanks. As Game Freaker will take the lead. Oh, Lars a bit wide there. It looked like he locked up, I think. A little tire smoke. Ross by Joe into 6th. We'll watch from... Oh. I thought Betrayer was a little closer there. A little 4-car train going here. Game Freaker has pulled out of DRS range. English is hard. That would be beneficial. Game Freaker will lead lap 3. Home sweet home for him. Oh, little contact there. Oh, what'd he do, Haig? Oh, no, lone left wing. And Martin has retired, and that's really nothing new in F4. I don't think he's finished a race yet this season. Ross making a move on Steba here, on the outside. And gotcha. Well, keep your head down, Haig, and march forward. You only need one more DNF to get into the points. Uh-oh. Never mind. Going board with Betrayer here as he's trying to chase down the house of Joseph. Ooh, he got awfully close to that wall. And he didn't even lift either. Every time I come close to that wall, I get scared. Mr. Betrayer didn't flinch at all. Esteba's into the pits. It looks like the sun's coming out now. I don't believe we started with the sun. I think it was foggy. Southern will pick up a 3-second penalty. Oh. Joseph making a move on Grumpy. Oh, little contact. Nothing major. Both drivers holding their ground. And Joseph will get by Grumpy. Ooh, Grumpy, a little sideways there. Betrayer with a hell of a run there, but he backs off wisely. Doesn't force the issue. Oh, let's see what Betrayer does here. He's going to have DRS on Grumpy. And Grumpy looks like he fell out of DRS range of Joseph by the time they got there. And Betrayer around the outside. Nice move. Yeah, remember at Canada you made that joke when they were running 1-2 as well. You said it was the oldest podium in PSGL history if they finished where they were. And then you mentioned that Game Freaker was 18 at the time. And he was the third guy in there. So Ross looking to knock on the door of Hulkenberg, trying to crack the podium position. Oh, looks like the soft guys the super soft guys are in. Ross will inherit second place. How much of an undercut will Lars and Hulk get on Game Freaker as Game Freaker stays out for an extra lap? I hate when people pit because the intervals disappear for a bit. Oh, Ross out with a 3-second penalty. Yeah, it's good to see. I know a couple guys have pit, but you got Ross, Joseph, and Southern all in the top 5 right now, and they're all new to the league. So they're driving with confidence, and they're being really clean too. So it's good to see. When you add new people in the league, sometimes you don't know what you're going to get. Esteba's closing in big time on Hulk. Oh, Hulk. Oh, Jesus, Hulk. Oh, no, don't come in front of him. Oh. Should be an easy move for Stiep. Hulk had lost a lot of momentum there. Time for him to regroup and come back up towards the front. Those cold mediums aren't handling as well as he'd like right now. Alright. Now Ross has inherited the lead, as everybody else has pits. It's just Ross and Southern, the only two guys that haven't been in yet. Oh my lord. Is he a victim of the Eau Rouge? Oh my god, yes he is. He's planted firmly in that right-hand wall. Tough break for us. Announcer's jinx, I guess. They just complimented the new guys for driving with confidence. Game Freaker has pulled a 1.3 second gap on Lars. So that means Lars has gained 8 tenths on him since the pit. Yep, everyone gets points as long as they finish 20 laps. Oh wow, we're on lap 8 already? Jeez. This race, I mean, it rained the whole race, but this race dragged on forever yesterday when I was in it. Actually, we'll go on board with Grumpy as our combined age of 200 and, was it 12? 212 are reuniting on a track. Actually, I think it's everybody but Haig, because I'm pretty sure Haig hasn't made it back into the lobby. Let's see what Grumpy does here, and then we'll switch to see if Haig made it back to his car. Grumpy around the outside. Nice move by Grumpy. Can you hold it, though? Betrayer does have the preferred line here. Although, Venom, It is kind of offensive because I am older than both of them. Oh no, Grumpy! Oh, wow! He's gonna be mad I caught that on stream. Oh, damn, Grumpy. Rub a little experience on that wall. Alright, let's go back to Haig for a second. Yeah, Haig hasn't come back yet, so he wouldn't get his points. Haig, come back! Yeah, Grumpy would be the last person you'd think of that would crash there. I was a wuss yesterday. I lifted every lap. I made sure I went up without a problem. Yeah, it was suggested by CC for when he goes to clip things, it'd be easier to get, you know, the full screen effect of it instead of having the chat there when he, for, you know, exciting moments and stuff. It's a good call. Alright, Southern has now pit. I don't even know how long tires could go here. We had rain on our formation lap, so we pit early yesterday to get into the inters. I think I did 4 laps on the softs yesterday. Alright. Just... That's true. Plus, they did say the rain will come at the end, so... He said it was in the last box, so 7 boxes divided by 22, so... A 3-lap window it could rain toward the end here. Old softs in the rain might not be ideal. Well, if the podium holds the way it is, it might be a very quiet interview because Game Freaker don't have a mic, Lars don't have a mic, and Steppa usually skips out on the interviews. But Hulkenberger's knocking. My commentating partner for tomorrow for F2. Matt getting paid. You know. I mean, I get paid by Twitch. It's peanuts. Cause they pay you once every 3 months, so getting paid like $50 every 3 months isn't really ideal. But it's something. I am loving the new job, though. A lot better than my old job, and it's basically doing the same type of work, so that's good. Loving the new job. Hulkenberger. So close to Steba, yet so far. Catching him is one thing, passing him is another. Oh, this battle goes on for a bit. Let's put the camera on the hometown hero. That's not the camera we want to see. He's drained his battery. Stebo, a 3-second penalty. Looked like there was a fire under his car just now when he went by that strip. That piece of wing still out there from the first lap. Going forward with Lars, the pole sitter. There are now 10 laps to go in this race. Ooh, any mistake from Stub or Hulk? Joseph lurking in the background. Sutherland, fast lap of the race. First driver to crack into the 45s. Oh, Steb has pulled the gap to over a second, so no DRS this time, I don't think. Oh geez, Grumpy's wing is still sitting out over there too. $15, $20, $27. They should be coming up to lap Hake pretty soon. I don't see him. Oh, as usual, the F4 chat is blowing up. Good old Martin. Yeah, hey, you're still there. You're in 9th place. A lot of people have binned it. Speaking of AI, I think the funniest race I've seen. I mean, it was unfortunate for Hulk, but at Monza last season in F4, his computer pit 13 times for him after he lagged out, and never changed his broken wing. Esteban and Hulk are even paced, man. This battle has not changed the gap more than like a tenth or two. Hell, hey, your AI is better than me. I had to wait till the last lap to get to 9th yesterday. Joseph's called Hulkenberger. Three-way battle for the podium. And I don't know if these guys are listening, but Steba does have a penalty. Yellow in Sector 3. Maybe Haig's computer getting out of the way? I don't know. Yep, Haig's computer getting out of the way. That's the yellow flags. Oh no, Steba! Goddamn! Australia all over again. And Hulk wasn't even near him. Alright, so Haig's computer will now be moving up into 8th. That's not the corner Stella predicted he'd crash in tonight. So we have 6 laps to go. Oh, Haig's back. I didn't see it say you rejoined. That's great. Oh no, they might label that you missed too many laps under CPU to give you the points, though. Eh, at least you came back to finish it off. Uh-oh. 3-second penalty for Lars. And I'm pretty sure I have not seen Hulk's or Joseph's name this race pop up. Can they cut into it? Oop. My bad. Just dropped my controller. Can they cut the gap? They're going to have to work together to cut that gap, though. If they keep fighting, they won't get within that 3 seconds. Oh, wow. And Joseph has significantly more battery than Hulk. 4 laps to go. We're about a lap away from the window. They said that it's going to start raining. It's starting to get foggy out there. That's the camera we're going to get. Joseph with a run. Simo, fastest lap of the race. Good job, Simo. A quiet 7th place today. Kept his nose clean. Kept marching forward. Oh, Hulk a little wide there. Joseph will have a run. It's funny on the screen, they're both on the softs, but it says they're on the mediums on the tickers thing. Wow, that is a hell of a run. Hulk closes it off. Low fuel for Joseph. And now him and Hulk have the same amount of battery. 3 laps to go. Joseph for sure should have him here. DRS open. Oh, and there's the rain. I was going to say, I could have sworn I heard the rain, but I didn't see it yet. Simo with a penalty. Simo's gonna have a bad time with the supers in the ring. Yes, it does. And with Hulk dropping down the fourth, that's a couple extra points too. Yep. Man, I should have picked a hometown guy. It would make sense. But I'm sorry, I picked Grumpy to win. I'm sorry, Grumpy. Please still love me. 2 laps to go. Actually, 2 of the guys I picked are out. Pretty sure I picked Grumpy, Mosquito, and I forgot who the other one was. Oh, Betrayer, I think. Betrayer with another solid run today. Ever since that win at Canada, other than the spin last week, he's been on a mission. Joseph is almost within 3 seconds to Lars. Lars does have that penalty. Here comes Game Freaker to start the final lap. And if they can bring it home, another solid points day for Williams, as they're both in the top 4. Can Joseph get down under 3 seconds? There it is. He's under 3 seconds. Yellow in Sector 3. Oh, take. Haig and Simo. There it is, coming through Sector 3. Right there, that's the scariest corner in this track for me. As he comes into the chicane, for the final time, Game Freaker is a race winner at his home track. Congratulations to Game Freaker. Hell of a drive, sir. Lars will come off the final corner and across the line in second, but Joseph might get him. Yes, Joseph gets him for second. Hulk will be 4th. Lars bumps down to 3rd. Still a hell of a drive from Lars. Another podium. Betrayer in 5th. Southern in 6th. Simo, for some reason, pitted for supers again. And is out of fuel. Let me pull out the point standings again real quick. Joseph with a 2nd place this week. Where did he finish last week? 3rd? Yeah, third. So Joseph 2 races in PSGL, and Joseph with 2 podiums. Someone just blows by Haig. I guess the dry tires are the tires to be on. And Haig will finish in 8th. Came back after his incident, returned to his car and finished the race. Maybe they will see that and give him his points. But there it is. Williams on the top step of the podium again. For Game Freaker, that will be his 3rd win of the season. That will put him 7 points behind Grumpy now. And a double podium for Haas as well. So a good day for the Haas cars. Yeah, 2,500 experience for doing nothing. Yeah, let's go. All right, so great days for Williams and Haas as they finish 1st through 4th with Game Freaker, Joseph, Lars, and Hulk. In 5th is Betrayer, Southern in 6th, Simo in 7th, Haig came back to finish in 8th, and everybody else has not finished. Really unfortunate race for Blue Mosquito, and extra unfortunate for Cheater. Wrong place, wrong time. Had nowhere to go with a spinning car. It's been that kind of season for Cheater. Not many breaks going his way. So, Game Freaker I know has no mic, and Lars has no mic, so I will invite Joseph in for his interview. Yes, sir, Joe. Inviting you now. J. There he is. All right. Invitation has been sent out. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Do you have your voice on to be shared?
Yeah.
All right. Well, the other 2 guys don't have mics, so you're my only podium interview tonight.
Oh, okay.
All right. So with a 2nd place finish now, and this was your 2nd race, I believe, with the league, you now have 2 podiums.
Yep.
So what does that do for your confidence going forward now that, 2 podiums in 2 races?
I mean, it's obviously great to get 2 podiums sort of back to back. I wasn't too sure I could do it again coming into this week, especially starting from my 8th on the grid. I think I started, but I had a great start. I managed to get past the McLaren. I think it was Betrayer
Yeah.
just at the start, and then I just had to sort of chase the other pack down. Um, Yeah, I mean, it was quite funny towards the end. Somebody binned it just ahead of uh, Hulkenberger, I think that's his name, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, and the only reason I wasn't catching Hulkenberger initially is because he had that DRS from the car in front, so I just couldn't quite catch him. But as soon as the other car crashed, I managed to catch up to him then within sort of a lap or so.
Yeah. That was Stubba. He's done that a few times this season.
Okay.
Um, yeah, that was going to be the next question I was going to ask you. what went through your mind while you were battling Hulkenberger? It was a great battle to watch on stream.
Yeah, I mean, he was doing really well because, I mean, like I say, he had the DRS from the guy in front, and so
Yeah,
it was really hard to catch him. I mean, I'm not sure if Hulkenberger uses assists or not, but I mean, me personally, I don't use traction control, and it seemed like he was getting a lot of traction out the corners. So whenever I was getting close to him, especially in turn one, um, he was just pulling away massively, and then I was managed to get it back in the slipstream, back up Eau Rouge.
yeah,
But yeah, I mean, it was tough. It was a good battle when I eventually got past him, and again, he was keeping it really close in the last couple of laps. Um, yeah, I just managed to hold on. Just about had enough ERS left.
yeah. I looked at one point, you had like triple DR or ERS he had, and then I looked again, you guys were even around like 15-20%. Like, oh,
Yeah, I spent pretty much the whole race trying to save as much as I could because I knew there was going to be a battle at the end of the race. I just tried to save it as much as possible. Um, and like I said, the couple of laps, 2 or 3 laps where I caught him, but he had that DRS. I had to use so much DRS just to keep up with him on the straights.
yeah.
So by the time I caught him, I barely had any left.
Well, once again, congratulations on second place. 2 great drives in a row. Um,
Thank you.
last, last question before I end everything. What are your thoughts on Singapore next week?
Oh, I didn't even check what the next circuit was.
Yeah,
Um, so Singapore's a very difficult track. I mean, I'm okay around Singapore, um, but it's a really long race around, especially on 50% around that track. So,
yeah. Especially if it
um,
rains too.
um, yeah. Oh God, that would be terrible. I don't even want to think about that. I was terrified of this. I was terrified of the rain in this race, especially towards the end. Oh, Rouge in the rain is just not something I want to think about. But yeah, I just want to say congrats to my teammate as well. Good result for the team. I just about tipped him on the penalties, which is a bit unlucky for him, but yeah, great drive from both of us. So
Yep, that is actually the
good
second
results around.
the second time Haas has had a double podium this season. They did it at Australia as well, so it's good to see the team still doing good.
Okay, cool, cool.
All right, so that would be it for tonight's stream. Remember to catch more PSGL action tomorrow night with F1 with Gaming Alamanda doing solo comms on his channel, as I have moved over to F2 again to replace JP while he's busy tomorrow. So catch F1 and F2 tomorrow night, and we'll see you guys there. Everyone stay safe and have fun.